What's up, guys? We got a matchup today on UFC 278. A nice matchup between bantamweight contenders. We got the legend Jose Aldo taking on up and coming contender Merab Dvalishvili. This is a really interesting fight. Both guys have been hot lately. Merab on a 7 fight win streak now in the UFC. Jose Aldo coming off three impressive wins over contenders. I believe he's got wins over Rob Font, Pedro Munoz, and who is the other? Rob Font, Pedro Munoz, and Marlon Moraes. So those are three. I mean, Moraes, he's been on the downturn lately. Recently retired after a couple losses, but at the time it was a good win. And Merab, same thing. He's been dominant lately, really using his pace and his wrestling and just his overall gas tank and just aggression and his tenacity to wear guys down. And it'll be interesting to see how this fight plays out. Jose Aldo, as we know, he's famous, or he was famous for those devastating leg kicks he likes to throw. In the last few years, he's kind of gone away from that a little bit and just more of a boxing style. Some people want to speculate and say that there was a motorcycle accident or a car accident that Jose got into in Brazil that maybe messed up his hip, and because of that, he's not throwing as much. But I do think that that's going to play a factor in this. I think that one way that Jose could potentially hurt Merab and slow his pace down is really beat up that front leg with leg kicks. I think Merab's going to come forward, look to push the pace, look to just test Jose's cardio, and just really put the pressure on him. Just get in his face, try and pin him up against the cage, go for the takedown. Throw some strikes and mix the strikes up in the clinch, elbows, and it'll be interesting to see if Jose's cardio can hold up. It's a big cut for him, down to 35, as a former featherweight. So it's definitely interesting what's going to happen here. I do think that Jose's age, now being 35, is going to play a factor. I think that he might start to slow down a little bit, especially under that crazy pressure of Merab. He's kind of like the Colby Covington of bantamweight, I would say. Just cardio and just wrestling pressure and just the willingness to come forward. So I do think that Merab has the advantage here. I do think he's going to be able to use his wrestling. I think Jose will probably be able to defend the wrestling fairly well early in the fight in the first round, but I think in the second and third rounds, as Jose gets tired, I think Merab's really going to put it on him and use his wrestling and just control him and possibly get a finish or a decision win. So I do think that Merab has an advantage here, but it'll be interesting to see how the fight plays out and if Jose could maybe implement those leg kicks or stop those takedowns and win the stand-up exchanges. So looking forward to this fight and how it plays out.